Oh, here we go. My mic's on now. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Nick. It's your boy, Nick. Fantasy Blitz. No BS, just Blitz. We're going to do a quick mock draft today. 12-team league. I am last, which actually last place is actually a pretty darn good pick. So I'm going to do it with the assistance of our old friend Bard, who kind of crapped the bed last time, but overall, I think they did okay. I don't know the pronouns of Bard. I do. This stream is brought to you by Gin and Tonics. So this is Gin and Tonic, Bombay. I don't have Aviator Gin. So Ryan Reynolds, if you want to sponsor this channel with Aviator Gin, I'll drink Aviator Gin live on stream. But hang on. Cheers, mates. Let's get into it. We got our mock draft here. PPR. I really like, I just enjoy the Yahoo side of things more. I know there's people who are very much on ESPN. I haven't done Sleeper yet. I may do a Sleeper League this year. NFL.com is pretty good as well. But I just like especially like the mobile app for Yahoo. Really, I think it's just much better overall rounded experience, which is kind of weird because Yahoo itself is kind of trash. But anyways, live draft trends have been popping lately. Let's go ahead and zoom in here for a little bit so you can see. So we've got just a lot of movement with people's ADP rankings. 7-day I saw someone jump up quite a bit. 7.1. Who is this person? 7.1. Tony Pollard, again, continuing his ascent amongst Cowboys running backs. So he's actually squarely in the sights for who I can be picking. It's interesting because I'm trying to build up my team now, and I've been seeing quality quarterbacks go in like the 7th round. It's crazy. I've been able to make some really great grabs. I'll tell you what, boys. When it's over 85 degrees outside, and you've just had a walk around the neighborhood like I just did with my family, finishing off that walk with a gin and tonic, chef's kiss. Anyways, if you're actually watching live, shout out to you. First one, let's go. Discipline is freedom. What's up, my peoples? Love seeing live chat here. I am doing this for the people. Okay, we've got 1 minute and 11 seconds here. So basically, here's my strategy these days. Wide receivers in PPR leagues they have high value. So I'm not going to be getting Christian McCaffrey. I'm not going to be getting Austin Eckler. So let's just go ahead and assume that I'm going to have to build, I'm going to have to stack my deck with quality wide receiver ones. So I'm going to be making a video about this next week. Wide receiver ones, once they get over the age of 28, they start to drop off their production by about 2.5% per year on average. So I don't want old WR1s. I want young WR1s. If no one is foolish enough to pick up Bijan Robinson or Nick Chubb, I'll grab him then. Stephon Diggs is kind of at the top. I believe Stephon Diggs is 28 or 27 years old, so he's almost at peak wide receiver performance. Second-year wide receivers see a really big boost in their production, so like folks like Sky Moore are going to see a good bump. But funnily enough, tight ends in their second year increased by 95%. Their output increases by 95%. So here we go, boys and girls. Daddy is drafting first. We'll see what Daddy has to say. Got 3 viewers in the chat. Guys, this is fantastic. Thank you so much for hanging out. 3 wonderful, fantastic winners in the chat today. Bard, hey, we are drafting in a 12-person fantasy football league. Who should I pick in the second round? I have 12th pick. Bard, you have to really hold its hand. You have to really hold its hand because it will just say things that are from 2022 as if they're from this year, and it will insist. Jonathan Taylor's consensus top running back in PPR leagues. See, I have a feeling this is 2022 information still. Devontae Adams, and he's Aaron Rodgers' favorite. Again, this is from 2022, and I've been training Bard for 3 weeks now, and it still does not get it. This info is from 2022. Please make it up to date. You have to tell it this over and over and over again because it just wants to default to 2022. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, CMC, and then it knows what it is. Najee Harris, though? What? Derrick Henry? Derrick Henry, oh, here we go. It's my turn. Okay, so I think I'm just going to have to go with CeeDee Lamb. I'll zoom in here a little bit so you can see a little bit better. There we go. So I think CeeDee Lamb is going to have to be the guy right now. I do like A.J. Brown a lot, but CeeDee Lamb is just, he's good people's. Let's see, I need a little draft button. Thank you. And he's going to output a lot. And so here's, I'll fill in. I'll tell you why I did that in a second. So my next pick number 2, Jonathan Taylor's on the pup list. Devontae Adams, probably Devontae Adams. Derrick Henry, no, he's not a catching back. So I'm very bullish on Amon-Ra St. Brown. Garrett Wilson, though, yeah, just got to go with Garrett Wilson. And I'll explain why. First of all, it was a mistake watching Hard Knocks. Because now I'm bullish on all the Jets players. But here's the deal with CeeDee Lamb. Okay, let's get into CeeDee Lamb here. Where is he? All right. CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, complete stats. So this is where we're really getting into it. So he's in his 4th year. That's very good for wide receiver. He's aging into it. He's consistently put up 1,000 yards, even with Dak Prescott throwing to him. He's 24 years old. He's right in the sweet spot for production. So his targets are always high. Touchdowns, like when you're in a PPR league, touchdowns should not be your metric. Okay, those are bonuses. These guys can still put up hell's numbers without getting any touchdowns. So you want to be looking at targets, not necessarily receptions. You want to be looking at targets, and you want to be looking at yards. Obviously, if they have an outlier of bad hands, like they're really fumble-rooski, then watch out. But so someone like CeeDee Lamb, Garrett Wilson is a little bit younger. It's his 2nd year, but he's opposite a really good cornerback, Sauce Gardner, I think that's his name. So he's training hard against a guy who is very good. Plus, he's got Aaron Rodgers thrown to him, and this is understated. Aaron Rodgers, as part of his deal, brought over Randall Cobb with him. Okay, there has been no greater interracial man-bro love relationship like Aaron Rodgers and Randall Cobb. I mean, you could put Turner and Hooch up there. You could put JD and Turk. But I would submit to you, Aaron Rodgers and Cobb are probably the greatest interracial bromance there has ever been. Hey, what's up, brother? Big fan, no homo. Look, man, it's all homo in football. These are guys with tight asses and tight bodies rubbing on each other for 2 hours straight. Just embrace the homo of it all. It's fine. That's why we're here. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Appreciate you. Gin and tonic brought to you by the British. Okay, so who do we got here? Jahmyr Gibbs, another good pick for running back. So I'm pretty much stacked here, but what I'm going to do now, I could pick a running back. I could pick a tight end, but that would be stupid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another wide receiver and have them in my flex. So I want a high production wide receiver. Don't be a homer. Pick Josh Allen in the 2nd round, okay? That's dumb. I don't like DK Metcalf. I think he's aged out. I'll double check my math here. Okay, 25, I'm wrong on that. But let's see. So his targets are high. His production is kind of up and down. Touchdowns are good. Geno Smith, he's probably going to continue his ascent this year. So I'm probably going to go with DK Metcalf if he's still available as my flex. Again, in a PPR league, that is what's important because I'm not going to get those catching running backs. So I'm not going to worry about that right now, okay? Let's see who else is going. Kenny Walker, that's a pretty good grab. Someone got suckered into Ramondre Stevenson. Not good. DK Metcalf, here you go. What's up, brother? All right, so next up, I'm going to go for J.K. Dobbins. Against my better judgment, we have a little bit of time here. Dobbins, 15 seconds. I just want you to see stats. He got mad injured, which is why he's here. But he's at that right age. He's 24 years old. He's been in the same offense. I'm going to go ahead and get J.K. Dobbins because he's probably going to do very well this year, attached to the fact that they're going to throttle back Lamar Jackson. Okay, Lamar Jackson, the age of the running quarterback, the scrambling quarterback, putting up mad yards and putting his body on the line all the time, that is coming to an end. You can't be paid 20, 30, 50, $100 million and then put a season on the line, blowing out your ACL or breaking your arm by doing a QB sneak or doing some other like Josh Allen stuff. So that doesn't wash anymore if you're that high value of a player, because you need to be known for your targets. If you're just running quarterback, your shelf life is very short. So the Panthers learned that with Cam Newton, and they still have not recovered really. So next we're going to look at a running back to continue to flesh this out. Although let's see who's available for tight ends. I'm going to go check the chat here. What's going on, chat? All right, cool. Chat's still popping. Love it. TJ Hawkinson. This guy's an absolute monster. Someone just grabbed him. George Kittle, great. Kyle Pitts. I feel bad for Kyle. He just needs to be on a better team. So let's see, Dallas. And then once you get past Kyle Pitts, then it's just a huge fall off in production. So if I can't get George Kittle or Kyle Pitts, then I'm just going to move on to another running back. So let's see, Bart. Which team has the highest rated defense in 2020? All right. There's a reason behind this question. We're going to get to it in a second. Kyle Pitts, Dallas Goedert. I'm just going to put them on the list. Go back to all players. So you got guys like Tyler Lockett. Not a fan of Tyler Lockett. I think he's probably aging out. I know I shouldn't be bringing a player age. Yeah, he's Tyler Lockett. So let's look at the stats here. So he's probably going to. So he barely cracked 1,000 yards last year. Let's see, did he play all of his games? No available information. All right, that's helpful. I have a feeling he played most, if not all, of his games. But when you're 30 years old, he barely cracked 1,000 yards. Saw a decent amount of targets still, but I have a feeling it's gonna continue to fall off. So he's overvalued. Terry McLaurin, perfectly valued. He's going to rip it up. Let's see. The folks for the Redskins are going absolutely crazy because there's just an overall positive sentiment at the Redskins, and I'll continue to say Redskins until they demonetize me. So yeah, he's in his 5th year. This is perfect. He's in the perfect alignment. Mercury is in retrograde. Damn it, someone just got him. Okay, so we're gonna go with George Kittle because, and I think someone. Is he drafted? Oh, my turn is next. Okay. So we'll see. Ooh, Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk is a very good pick for this late in the draft. I'm going to go with George Kittle. And it's my pick again. So now we're on, pick 7. I think I'm going to go ahead and round out with another running back. And let's see. Who do we got? Javonte Adams, David Montgomery from Detroit. Rashad White, Alvin Kamara, Dalvin Cook. Probably go with Khalil Herbert just because he did so well in his preseason game. And Justin Fields is still not going to be, he's not that elite quarterback yet. And they're going to be dumping it off to Khalil Herbert a lot. He's actually got pretty good hands. He's probably going to get a lot more passing action this year than he has in the past. Let's see who's coming up next here. Sorry. So I'm going to go for QB next. T-Law, Justin Herbert. These are all good picks. I'm not going to get them. Who's that? Someone got... Oh, Christian Kirk from Jacksonville. Interesting. Let's see if he is Jacksonville's WR1. So this is the math. If he's in his 2nd or 3rd year and he's WR1 for the Jacksonville Jaguars, Christian Kirk, WR1. in front of Calvin Ridley. That's very, very good. Let's go ahead and see how much experience this kid has. 26 years old, came from Arizona. So he's not in a new system per se. That's actually a really good pick. I'm going to put him on my radar from now on because that is a great, great grab. Great, great grab. Christian Kirk, I like him a lot just based on these stats. Trevor Lawrence is going to be coming into his own this year. Let's see who else is in the chat. Discipline is freedom. Yay, appreciate you, man. Go ahead. And look, this is Fantasy Blitz, okay? Me and Adam, we go live every Thursday. We're going to do it every Thursday during this season. Help you set your lineup so you can win. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Comment below on who your team is and who you're drafting in the 4th round. I want to know who you're drafting in the 4th round because I'll probably draft him too. The rounds 4 through 7 are the most consequential. Like, you're going to get who you're going to get based on picks in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd rounds. But after that, you really got to know your stuff. All right. Let's see here. Who do we got? All right. So I'm going to go probably Tua. So Tua's left tackle on his offensive line just got injured. So if they can't keep a good offensive line to protect Tua, he's probably not going to make it through the year. Geno's a pretty saucy grab at this level. And I'm still shocked that everyone is fading Aaron Rodgers this year. It's kind of sad. According to most NFL analysts and power rankings, San Francisco 49ers have the highest rated defense. Yeah. Eagles, Niners, Cowboys, Jets, Dolphins. That's a good assessment. Here's the thing with the Cowboys. The Cowboys are looking really, really good this year. I know DK is a beast. Yeah, he's a gigantic human being. Doesn't mean that just because you're a big person doesn't mean you're good at football. But it sure does help. I just don't like my problem with DK is his football IQ has not been as good as it should be. For how much he's played, I don't think he's as disciplined as other players. Like I hold, like Megatron is like peak performance for wide receiver, not just in physicality, but in football IQ. So I don't think he'll ever get to that Megatron level just because you see him too much in the press. He has, blue hair at times. And it's like OBJ could have been Megatron levels of just continued greatness, but he just can't focus. So that's why I'm a little bearish on that on DK. So I'm going to go ahead and get Geno Smith. Feeling really good about my team, and we're on pick 8. Okay, there's Zach Charbonnet again. That's a good grab. Gabe Davis is probably going to do a lot better this year because he's second year. I believe last year was his rookie year. It's going off of memory. So I'm going to go ahead and get Gabe Davis for my bench. Check my math here. Gabe. Now, I know he's opposite of Stephon Diggs, but in the games where Diggs is locked down, they dumped it off to Gabe Davis, and he had a so he's in his 4th year. This is perfect. This is perfect. WR2, grabbing him late in the draft. He's posting consistent target increase. That's good. Consistent yardage increase. That's good. Consistent touchdowns. That's good. These are all. He had one rush for no yards. He's been on the same system for several years now. There hasn't been a lot of change up in Buffalo. Gabe Davis as an 8th round pick. I'm basically winning this. That's a really good grab that late in the draft. So this is the kind of quality player that you want this late in the draft. And the dude is on my bench now. Okay, he's on my bench. So I'm going to see if there's a good defense still around. Buffalo, New York, Denver, New England, Baltimore, Miami. These are all good defenses. I probably won't be able to get Buffalo. We'll see. I'm just going to star these just for funsies. All right, we're almost done here. I'm not going to do the other 10 rounds. Yeah, George Kittle's great. He's a boss. Getting a little old, but I like him. He's in the same system, so I think he'll continue to be doing well. Let's see. So around my pick, I'm going to be, so we've got Elijah Moore, Zach Charbonnet, P. Ryan, no, do not draft him. Damian Harris for Buffalo. Is he the number 1? Is he a handcuff? Yeah, James Cook. So he's the handcuff to James Cook. So not a bad pick. Getting a handcuff this late in the draft. Nick Tater, can't wait for football. Thanks for live streams. Crypto with Kai. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all of y'all. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. I'm just out here making foolish plays with a little help from Bard, but man, Bard is really stupid. 2 picks until my turn. Bard constantly pulls data from 2022, even though I've been training it for 3 weeks. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna go and get a good defense because I'm part of the raise your floor type of fantasy football drafter. Like I want to have be consistent where I'm not gonna go below 80 points or I'm not gonna go below 65 points. All right, my turn. Denver defense. Thank you very much. Sean Payton knows what he's doing there, even if he is kind of a prick. And let's see, Damian Harris, Rashad Penny, Deshaun Watson, Jamal Williams, Kenny Gainwell. I don't know enough about Kenny Gainwell, so I'm just going to do a flyer here, and then I'll do research after the fact. I haven't been drafting a lot of Eagles, and I think that's a problem. So let's go ahead and do some live research on Kenneth Gainwell. Okay, I'm already liking it. 24 years old, 3rd year. Okay, has not posted very many yards at all. That's fine. What's the depth chart here at the Eagles? Depth chart, DeAndre Swift. So he's 3rd. He may actually end up getting cut. So I would say that was actually a terrible pick. Kenny Gainwell, we got to see how the preseason shakes out more. Kenny Gainwell, that's a no-no. Okay, that's a no-no grab. Let's see if Rashad Penny was still out there. So Rashad Penny is who I should have gotten, but I messed up because I was being lazy and I got Kenny Gainwell. So that's a very bad pick. Do I have a tight end yet? Yeah, I got George Kittle. Sorry. Football and crypto for the win. I know, man. It's just so perfect. I can't wait for me to actually be able to bet some like daily fantasy with Dogecoin or daily fantasy with, Polygon. That would be really cool. That would be super cool if I could do that. So let me know if you guys want me to cover daily fantasy. We've been considering doing it, but yeah, right now we're just trying to grow the channel as fast as we can. It would be a blast to get a small 10-person league with this channel. If you build it, they will come. Look, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to be the commissioner for it. So if I can get enough people, if I can get enough comments on this video, if I can get 9 comments, and I'll be the final. Actually, it'd be Adam and I, so you will need 8 people. So yeah, if you want to play, let me know. Comment, really help boost the signal for this video. Retweet this video on Twitter. Really appreciate everything you guys are doing. Let's see. So pick 11. After this round of picks, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Got a family to take care of. Got some dinner to eat. Got to work through this G and T. It's hitting me now. I may say some inappropriate things on this stream now, but not as inappropriate as me picking up Kenneth Gainwell. Please don't let me live this down. Michael Moore, I'll join the league. Appreciate you. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thanks so much. What should the name of the league be? Let me know. You guys name the league. You guys pick a name and I will pick my favorite. Let's see. So my turn is next. Jerick McKinnon. Not to be trusted. I'll probably end up getting Juju. Nico Collins. Yeah, it's gonna be a weird. It's always a weird time in Houston because they are a trash team. I said what I said. So yeah, I mean this guy's terrible. So this guy, dark horse pick for tight end. Probably gonna go ahead and draft him, and then I'll get Juju Smith-Schuster just because I'm a homer. Oh, Tyler Algier. That's what I'm going to get. So I'm a little running back heavy on my bench, but I'm feeling good about it. So look, I think that's all I'm going to do for right now. Got to get back to the family. All will join. I appreciate y'all. Guys, this has been the best stream. We've had a whopping 5 concurrent viewers. This is fantastic. I'm addicted. I wish I didn't have to go, but I'm addicted. You guys are awesome. This chat is funny, okay? There's other people talking to me in other chats. It's also funny. I'm drinking a gin and tonic. It tastes delicious. Aviator Gin, Ryan Reynolds. Where you at, boy? Let's talk. Okay, let's go for sponsorship. I will do the draft, the mock draft, or excuse me, I will do a fantasy blitz league if I can get enough comments on this video. Guys, also you can name the league. Adam and I will pick our favorite. Remember, Thursday nights, 5-ish p.m., every Thursday, we are going over the ADP risers and fallers, the trends on Twitter. We're going over the latest injuries, and then we're also going over projections based on what has happened and on our AI models, I guess you could say, and our AI models that we're running to find the best picks for the next week so you can win. Appreciate all of you. Once again, this is Fantasy Blitz. No BS, just Blitz.